Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. So we finally got back the grapes. These are the red seedless grapes right here, and then black seedless grapes right here. These are mainly for myself and the girls. How we don't really like them, so or he doesn't really, as we would say in Jamaican terms, him not fancy them. So it's really just for us. So I'm gonna wash a few and let the girls start out with those before breakfast. Listen guys, there's so many things happening with people's health nowadays. These things are not easy to keep up with, and especially financially. A lot of people are not able to just buy fruits like that, but at the same time we have to try, because health, the mental health, physical health, they are so important. They're of utmost importance, and so we have to just try and keep up with the health and the physical health and the mental health as best as possible. People, we have a little best friend right now. And no, it's not the flowers in the back. It's this Lysol right here. Best friend in the house right now. Everybody getting sick, so guess what? We have to stay on top of the game. If you don't have one for your house, get one, especially if you live overseas. You guys ever see this kind of milk before? I don't remember seeing this kind of tin milk with the top, the opener like this, the key at the top. And they say the recipe is below the label, is under the label. So let's see. Alright, doing lunch for the girls. Oats, some oatmeal or oats as they call it. So not much. They don't really like much oats. I have like nutmeg, vanilla. I'm gonna add just a little bit of the milk. I strip off the label because I thought they meant the recipe to the milk, but it was actually like suggestions for baking and stuff. Wow, look at that guys. So this is one store that we browsed. Everything kind of looked chuck up right there, but they're trying a thing. They put out a few stuff for Christmas. That's how most of the stores look. Some are a little bit more fancily decored or decorated, have more fancy decor. But this is how this one look. I think this was Burlington. Yes. Free sample from Dunkin'. Well, not the candy bag, but just the coffee. Alright guys, so we stopped at a Jamaican restaurant. We got oxtail, rice and peas, rye plantain and jerk chicken. Rice and peas, rye plantain on that side. Then we're gonna do our live. So we're doing a quick live right here. We never really stay too long. And this is not Vlogmas 5. We're now into, this was maybe day 6. Probably even 7. But we did a quick live for about 30 minutes. If you haven't caught that video, please go back and watch it. It's called the top 2 marriage killing habits. Hubby was talking about accountability, so just grab a little bit of the clip.
Sometimes we are so in our minds and in our heads that we don't even think to say, listen, you know, I might have said something that caused this, you know, this whole thing. I might have done something that caused this whole argument or whatever it is that you know might cause you to have a back and forth. I can look into myself and say, listen, I was wrong. You understand? And now I'm going to add a bonus. That's where humility comes in. Humility steps into a marriage. Right? We talk about, I just spoke about accountability. Willing to say I'm sorry. accepting the fact that, listen, I played a role in this situation. When humility steps into a marriage, there would no longer be, I wouldn't say no longer be, but there would be less statements. And when I say statements, I'm talking about sign and see, you do this, you do that, you do this.
So,
But
you
it's
versus
now,
I.
yeah, the you versus I. It is now gonna come from a place of how can I?
Yeah. Yeah.
When humility steps into a marriage, it's now how can I? How can I love you better? How can I serve you?
Yeah.
How can I be a better partner?
That's true.
You get what I'm saying, guys? For me, those are two things that I feel like
Very, yeah.
is a struggle
Very
when it
important.
comes to marriage. It's a fight, it's a struggle. Getting to that place where you can step down off your high horse and say, listen, I am this type of person, or I did that and I was wrong.
But to get to that place, that relationship would have to be cultivated. That atmosphere would have to be cultivated. So, Shanice, what if I don't have an atmosphere or a home like that? Anthony, you're saying that, but what if I don't have a spouse or a partner that is open to that kind of space? Because to be vulnerable, you need safety.
Yes.
To be vulnerable, you need a safe space. Nobody, this is just psychological and biological. Nobody connects to anything that they fear, they hate, or they judge, or they criticize. Once the human body senses danger, disconnection.